think we should do a nose, get on with our nose a bit. So we're going to use the F pencil, the graphite, try and get a bit more shading in our nose, just very gently. So we've got to shade this bit here, definitely. Now, when you're using this, just remember when you go over it with the paper stump, it does seem to get a bit darker. So just going to measure this here. Just try and, that's coming up a little bit too far there. Just knock that back a bit. Okay. Now, make sure I've got my F graphite side ready. Pick it up. And just do around her stud, I think. Get that in. That's the merest hint of a touch on this paper. Now, if you think about a stud, they go in, don't they? So they're going to be coming quite dark, right where her little stud ends, and then merging out to get them lighter. So just get that in very, very gently, and then merge it out, more and more gentle. We're just looking at that. Now I can see a bit of shine on there, so I'm going to go over that with the F graphite side of my stump. Just go over that and get rid of that shine, merge it out, and just fine tune that. Just take that off a bit. I'm not rubbing, I'm just literally gliding the little Tombow rubber over that. That's it. Then I'll just give that a little brush. That's it. Okay. Now, let's get some shading in this. Now this has shading. There's a little triangle here on my picture. I can see there's a little triangle just coming around here. Just in that corner there. It's actually level with the bottom of her nose here, just coming up. So all the time I'm just looking for angles. And then we've got line. Yeah, so that's kind of coming, you can imagine it coming across there. But then it's slightly up. And then it's coming down to this corner. And then shading on the edge here. That angle. Just looking at this, measuring under the eye there. Yeah, that is actually that, exactly that there, and that's coming down like that. There's a bit of shading there. And there's a bit more on this side. Down through that side there. And then this is shaded through here. More gently, not so strong. There's a bit of shading coming just about here. Just change our angle slightly. Okay, you can see there's a bit of shading coming from a stud to that area there, very gently. Okay, now let's blend that with the stump, with the F graphite stump. Just see how that goes. Gently, just gently go over all those bits we've just put in. That's too big there. Right, this is too, yeah, this is too, so it needs to be coming in more here. Just going to have another little measure here. Yeah, that's better. Just going to see if that's looking right. Yeah, it's just on the end of her eye. Right, now this is just on the inside of her eye there, for my one here. Yeah, so this is needing to come in a bit. One line, probably, that's probably all it takes. Yeah, that's it. And then there's slightly in, rather than straight down, and then just round this bit off there, and here, round that off there. Then we'll just soften it up with the now this needs to be darker through there. So we'll try a bit of charcoal over this, I think. Just a touch. It's meeting, it's just under where that starts there. And then it's coming across here. Got a light edge. That's it. Very, very light edge. Let's try that. So over with the charcoal side. Just soften it up. Keep with the light edge. And then soften up the whole thing. Soften it all up. This kind of very, very really muted shading is hard to do. It takes a lot of patience. And noses, for me, I find particularly hard. You know, you really, they're so easy to get wrong. So easy to get wrong. Right, I'm just going to put the chamois over that, I think. Just go over the pencil first. Gently around her stud. Clean part for the charcoal. Okay, now I can see that needs to be darker now around here again. So yeah, that's it. Needs to be darker here. There's just kind of little bits of darkness coming through here, coming round, and then it's kind of coming, measuring on her nose, coming from the top of her nose out here, just little bits. It's darker through here at the angle. Bit of darkness in there. Okay, what I'll do is I'll get the white in first, I think. Get the highlights in. Just make sure that we get those in the right place. So yeah, we've kind of got them through here. Put them on nice and strong for now, so we don't lose those. That's actually the light behind her neck.